right, welcome back. Junior varsity action coming up here for you on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. About 30 seconds away from the buzzer here as the two teams exit the bench and head onto the floor. C-team matchup, if you're just joining us here, you missed that one. That's going to be available for an on-demand replay here probably in the next 5 to 10 minutes on our YouTube channel. It was won by Fargo Davies. 52-44 was the final score. And we're underway here in the junior varsity game. Ball's poked away. Still no score here in this one. And now we have a score. Fargo Davies gets on the board, and it's 2-0. Nick Carlson at the free throw lines, a 6'3" junior. Misses the first one. Mason Clable was the Eagle who got the bucket for Fargo Davies. And now the lead is cut in half. And a steal. Packers will get it back. Corner three on the way. In! He got it. I believe that was, let's double check the roster here. Not sure who that is, to be honest. Who got the 3-pointer. But back-to-back threes. Nick Carlson hits the triple to make it 6-2 in favor of Fargo Davies, or check that, in favor of West Fargo. We'll take 1 point off the board here. 6-2 is our score. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick one as well. Back in a moment.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back. It's 6-2 in favor of the West Fargo Packers. You're watching junior varsity basketball here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Just inside of 16 minutes to go, and there's two number 5s on the Packers team. One of them is Nick Carlson. The other one is Cole Tideman. Not sure which one's out there right now, but one of those two got the basket, and it's now 8-4. Now 10-4. Jacob Lamberts with the last basket there for West Fargo. This is Alex Proctor. Check that. Now he did have the ball, and then he dumped it in for Levi Olson, who got the bucket up and in. And that's two more for the Eagles to make it 10-6. Just inside of 15 minutes to go, they tried to pass it there into the hands of Proctor, but it'll go out of bounds and a turnover back to West Fargo. That's going to be a charge. .40 to go. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt. 14:33 and counting. I believe that's Grefsrud, and he lost it. It's brought back the other direction there by Raymond Brown. And Raymond Brown will finish with the layup. 10-8. I'll work it inside, and that was Lambert's, and we have a foul here. And I didn't see who it was on. We'll find out in a moment here. Levi Olson gets the foul, and the basket's good, so that makes it 12-8, and going to the free throw line will be one of the two number 5s for West Fargo. He looks like he might be, let's see here, 5'10", 6'3". I'm going to say that is the 6'3" one. And if that's the case, then that is Nick Carlson. Brown loses out of bounds there. Working up from Max Frosley. Frosley now to Brown. Frosley had a dunk in the C-team game versus Cheyenne. Last time we saw Fargo Davies on Magnitude. That one rolls around. Frosley gets the rebound, puts it back in. He hustled and worked hard in that C game, and now he's didn't play at all in the C-team game today, and got bumped up to JV, and now he's working hard so far up to this point in the JV game as well. Raymond Brown gets that last basket, and we're 12-13 is our score. Make it 12-15 now. As Lamberts gets the last basket for West Fargo. Nice job there by Raymond Brown to lay that one in. That pulls the Eagles within one, 15-14. 3 is up and in. I have no idea how to pronounce his last name. I'm not even going to try. I could try and probably get it really wrong, and then somebody might be really upset. I don't know. Lamberts with another bucket. 20-14. Stops the clock with 12:33 to go, and now checking in for Fargo Davies will be Evan Van Dam, number 25, wearing his older brother's jersey number, as Cameron, who graduated last year, wore 25 last year. And had fun watching him. We'll see what Evan can do over the next couple of years for Fargo Davies. Raymond Brown just inside the three-point arc. Ooh, check that. Frosley was there for the rebound, but it slippery hands there, went out of bounds. And a little bit of pressure in the backcourt here by Fargo Davies as Brown nearly got the steal. And now 3 on the way. That one rattles in and out. Brown brings it back the other way, gets it to Proctor. Catch and shoot, long two, 18-footer in. 21-16, 12 minutes to go here in the first half. And that's going to be a charge or a slap or something. Carson Barta checks in, and we have a timeout. We'll have a few more checking in. We'll sort through that after the timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all fourth quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
All right, welcome back. 11:56 to go here in the first half. 21-16 in favor of the West Fargo Packers. 3 on the way. Yeah, it was Frosley. That one won't go. And out of bounds as Van Dam touches up on it as it goes out of bounds. And it has stopped the clock with about 11 and a half. Actually, the clock was never stopped. I'm not sure if the clock operator realized that. Now he's stopped. Now they stopped at 11:29. And that works for me because that matches up with what we have, and we'll go with it. So. So Frosley will direct traffic, looks for a screen, and gets back to Van Dam, flips it over to Claybo. Claybo back to Van Dam, and he'll take it and shoot it. And the rebound comes down there. That might be Johnsey. It's only number 0, or it might be Parise, 5'7". Johnsey 6 foot. Let's take a look there. That is going to be Parise, I believe. Doesn't quite look 6 foot to me. I know that Johnsey plays a lot of varsity minutes, so I'm not sure if he is part of the JV squad or not. Early in the season, we'll get clarification on that as we get deeper into the season. And was he in the restrictive circle? He was not. So the Packers will go to the free throw line. (23-16), make it 24-16. We have a substitution here for the Packers. Coming in is not sure who that is. Both the number 15s are 5'9", so I'm not exactly sure who that is. Van Dam to Brown. Now pops it out near side number 20. That is Caden Brothwood for Fargo Davies. Near side Tanner Larson. As we approach and crack the eggs on the 10-minute mark. Free to shoot on the shot clock, and they'll avoid the shot clock violation. Get another chance up and in. Should be 26-16. That was not a three-pointer, at least I don't think it was. Looked like he was definitely far inside the three-point arc. They got 27-16 up on the gym scoreboard. We're gonna go with 26-16 until further notice. That one rolls off the rim. Quickly back down the other way. 9:19 to go. As Drummond, now he works it up top for Frosley. And that is Alex Proctor, number 23, into the lineup here for Davies. That shot is off the mark. Now stop the clock with 9:01 to go. Mason Claybo will check back into the lineup here for Fargo Davies. And that will give Broflet a break. Frosley able to save it. Now quickly back the other direction. That's Raymond Brown to the hoop and lays it in. We're going to go with 27-18. They haven't changed it yet, so maybe I missed something. 27-18. Interception there. Now Claybo has a 2-on-1 back the other way. Claybo will keep it, put it up and in. He had Alex Proctor as an option, but he looked at him and then was able to convert on the basket. Levi Olson will be checking in at the next break in action here for Fargo Davies. We go just inside the 8-minute mark of the first half. 27-20, and the rebound underneath up and in, 29-20, and Jacob Lamberts will get the bucket. Outside, Claybo for three. That one's off the mark. And lost it on the pass. It's picked up there by Proctor. And Proctor goes to the hoop, and it's a charge. Basket will not count. Proctor will get the foul. That's team foul number 6 on Fargo Davies. I believe that's Cade Knutson just checked into the lineup here for 6'2" junior forward. Nine-point advantage here for the Packers. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Van Dam Chiropractic, Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union, 3 Lions Go promo in West Fargo. Also, Dr. Tiffany Johnson and Healing Touch Chiropractic. Saw Tiffany in the concession area in between the C and the JV game tonight. So she made an appearance in person here for the C team game. It's always nice to see and or meet our sponsors and our Magnitude broadcast team at a game. And that free throw's up and in. And it's a 10-point advantage now for the West Fargo Packers. As that is Tanner Larson at the free throw line. He makes them both. Full court press now. And they'll get it to Claybo off the quick pass. Claybo fakes it. Gives it to Raymond Brown. Now battle for it on the floor. And it'll go out of bounds. And who touched it last? It's going to go back to the Packers. Now I want to go out of bounds, so our clock run down here to 6:35, as close as that as possible. So Claybo in the backcourt brings over the timeline to Raymond Brown. Brown strikes it into the hands of Drummond. Quick pass back inside to Brown. Brown muscles his way around, finds an opportunity, gets his own rebound, and puts it up and in. 31-22 is the score. And a near steal, and as a result, there'll be a reach-in foul here on Fargo Davies, and that will 19 fouls on the Eagles now. 6:11 to go. Tanner Larson to the free throw line here for the Packers. He has 2 points, make it 3. And now he can make it 4 as he makes them both. All 4 of his points from the free throw line. He's 4 for 4. Quick passing, loose ball, and he spun around, and that's going to result in a travel. He would have had better luck calling a timeout than he would spinning around trying to pass that one away. 'Cause as soon as your body moves on the floor, that's considered 2 feet, no matter, even if it's your 2 elbows on the floor. If you move them, it's a travel. 33-22 is our score. 3, top of the key, rattles in. Cade Knutson with the triple. 36-22. 5:42 to go here. We'll stop our clock. And a 3 on the way. Allen runs in as well. I believe that's Nick Parise with the 3. Back the other way, Van Dam tried to get the basket, but he'll draw the foul instead. So Van Dam at the free throw line makes them both. 39-24. And they'll roll off and nobody can get the rebound. That shot's a little short. And I believe that was, he was in the mix of a bunch of players there. Let me double check the roster really quick. That was Caden Brothlet back into the lineup here for Fargo Davies, number 20. Clable to Van Dam in the corner. Van Dam works it back up top. Clable gets it back, catch and shoot. 3 is in. 39-27, 4.5 to go. Clable has 7 points now. I believe 6 of those are from three-point land. Two number 4s on the JV roster. I'm not sure which one that is. They both stand about the same height, so. But he makes the free throw, I can tell you that much. 27-40 now, or 40-27, I should say. That's taken away. That might be Zepeda, but not 100% sure on that. If it's the other one, I don't know how to pronounce his name. So 40-27. Second free throw is off the mark, but the follow-up basket's in. That was scored by Jacob Lamberts. Tried to get it to Van Dam, but the pass was intercepted. Now the Packers bring it back quickly to the hoop, up and in. Nicely done there by Nick Carlson. And that will cause a timeout to be the result. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
All right, welcome back. 45-27, junior varsity basketball live for you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Advantage West Fargo Packers. Van Dam puts two in. And that makes it 45-29. Just over 3.5 to go. Pass is swatted away. Van Dam picks up the loose ball, gets it to Claybo. Claybo punches it out. Raymond Brown for three, nails it. 45-32, and coming out of that timeout here, Fargo Davies appears to have a little bit of momentum. We'll see if they can build on that, if the Packers will pop the balloon here that Davies is trying to put some helium into. That certainly doesn't do huge favors for Fargo Davies when the other team scores like that. Van Dam was to the hoop. That one's a little bit off the mark. Battle for the rebound. And Van Dam comes back on the other side and gets the block on Lamberts. Corner three on the way. That one's off the mark. Brown gets the rebound. Brown gets tripped up. That'll be a foul on the Packers. Once again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Three Lions, Go Promo, and Healing Touch Chiropractic out of West Fargo. Sean Carlson, Town and Country Credit Union, along with Van Dam Chiropractic. Probably cheering on the Davies Eagles here in this broadcast. After they take care of the fluids on the floor, we're back to action with Max Frosley and company. Barda on the far side, bounce pass, Brown for another three, he got it. 47-35, and the Eagles have pulled within 12 off 6 quick points here by Raymond Brown on back-to-back possessions. At least I believe it was back-to-back possessions. I know that Brown scored the last 6 points, and Brown has the ball again. And Brown, a little outside for Frosley, in and out. Brown gets the rebound. Brown will bring it back out. And he intended to pass it there to Drummond, who's wide open underneath. And now it's stolen away. Claypool's all alone. He goes to the hoop, lays it in, no problem. 47-37, and the Packers' lead has been cut to 10. Just inside of a minute, or just over a minute and change to go. Now a minute 10 to be exact. So a 2-shot foul here. And Tanner Larson at the free throw line, and he'll drop the first one in. And Larson makes both. Minute 9, minute 8, minute 7 to go. Raymond Brown with the basketball once again. Pops it out, corner 3 from Frosley is in. 49-40, and the Eagles starting to make their way back now, and it's on near steal by Claypool. And a whistle and a timeout, West Fargo, to save the possession. Nice job on the defensive side of the ball there by Mason Claypool. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo. All right, welcome back. Packers have a 9-point lead here. That lead was much larger about 4 minutes ago. I think Raymond Brown and Max Frosley hitting a couple threes, and they're right back in this now. 30 seconds to go, 51-40. As Barta bounce pass, Raymond Brown for 3. He got it again. That's his third 3 of the second half. 51-40, should be 51-40. Claypool gets the basket. Let's see here. Okay, his foot must have been on the line. They only awarded Brown with a 2-point basket. And now, half quarter on the way, a little short. That brings us to halftime, but you can see the Eagles are trying to will their way back into this basketball game. 51-44 is our score here at the halftime break. We'll get things set for the second half. Be back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Refinance your current mortgage and save, or purchase a new home? Sean Carlson with Town & Country Credit Union can help. With over 15 years of mortgage experience, he is an expert on VA, FHA, USDA, first-time home buyer, and conventional home loans, and can help determine the best loan product to fit your needs. His borrowers agree, saying, Sean was a pleasure to work with and made the entire mortgage process easy. I highly recommend him. Ready to check out how Sean and Town & Country Credit Union can help make your financial life easy? Stop by one of our 6 convenient Fargo, West Fargo locations, or visit townandcountry.org today. From free checking accounts to auto loans to commercial and ag loans and, of course, home loans, Town & Country Credit Union has the low loan rates, flexible terms, low fees, and personal service you deserve. See for yourself how much you might save. Apply online today at townandcountry.org. Insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender. Three Lions is a great stop for the entire family. Bring your friends and challenge them in a game of pool, darts, or shuffleboard. Parents, Three Lions is kid-friendly until 9 p.m. every evening. Once you arrive, check out the keto-friendly burgers and street tacos. Three Lions also has fish, chicken, and shrimp on the appetizer menu to go along with a wide variety of sandwiches. Plus, take a look at the selection of burgers on the menu, and don't forget that Three Lions also has an evening dinner menu. Call them 277-5966 to place a to-go order or stop in 675 13th Avenue East. Three Lions in West Fargo.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo.
What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Gold Custom Apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded. Van Dam Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your health goals and improving your quality of life. Dr. Van Dam provides the most comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture care. Whether you're recovering from a sports injury, work-related injury, car accident, or just getting relief from chronic pain, Dr. Scott Van Dam will get you back on the road to good health. They look forward to serving you at Van Dam Chiropractic. Call them at 532-5320 or visit them online at vandamchiropractic.com.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Fargo Davies working left to right. They set up Van Dam with the two-hand slam off the alley-oop. Give the assist to Cole Haynes.
Did you miss any part of this live game broadcast? Not to worry. Magnitude's DVR feature puts instant replay instantly into your hands. Revisit a big player score, watch a delayed version of this game, and then click live at any time to return to the live broadcast. Now you don't have to miss the game-winning buzzer beater, your son's 79-yard touchdown run, or your daughter's set-sealing ace serve. Thanks for watching Magnitude Sports.
Outside Satter. Step back three, number 12. He got it! 7 in the first half and 5 so far here in the second half. All right, welcome back. We're at halftime here, the junior varsity game. Packers lead 51-44, but the shooting ability of Raymond Brown on a couple extra buckets for a couple of the other Eagles, and they have willed their way down from down about 13-14 to where they sit right now at a 7-point deficit. And if the Packers don't make some adjustments on defense here in halftime, the Eagles might just regain the lead here and possibly take this one back from the Packers, which for 75% of the first half belong 100% to the West Fargo Packers. But like I said, Eagles late in that first half willing their way back into this matchup, and we'll see what kind of adjustments are made to either continue that momentum for the Eagles or step up the defense a little bit here for the Packers. Packers have done their share on offense, but the Eagles are just they're keeping pace with the Packers. Every time the Packers make a bucket, the Eagles make a bucket. Every time the Packers miss a bucket, the Eagles make a bucket. Every time Raymond Brown gets the ball in his hands, he fires off a three-pointer, and it's nothing but net. I believe Raymond Brown, this is not an official stat, but I believe Raymond Brown is 3 of 4 from three-pointers in the last, 4 minutes of that first half. Once again, I don't keep track of that, but I know he's made 3, and I think he took 4 in the last 4 minutes or so of that first half. You can find us online, M Sportsnet Live on Twitter. Our brand new Instagram account, Magnitude Sports, started that about 2 to 3 weeks ago. Simply search Magnitude Sports on Instagram. You can follow us on there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Magnitude Sports. Click on the bell to get your alert preference. You can also watch the games and like and follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/MSportsnet. FB Live. We also have a brand new website coming your way on January 1st. It's 9 days away. 9 days, and let's see here, 5 hours, 34 minutes, 11 seconds. And, hey, what do you know? I talk about our Instagram account, and Carmen, thanks for following us on Instagram. That's awesome. So that new website is not only going to be a lot better than the old website, but it's going to have a few new features on it. One of the ones that I'm looking forward to is the records column. We've dug back into our stat books for every sport all the way back to our first broadcast in 2017. And we've gotten the top 3, 4, or 5, depending on the category. And we have boys and girls soccer. We have boys and girls basketball and boys and girls hockey ready to go on our website. And then we will have the other sports, baseball, softball, volleyball, whichever ones I'm forgetting about, as those seasons approach. Because that became a lot of work to dig up all that information. So I was like, let's just take a break and get those other sports ready when those other sports seasons come up. So our next goal, we get baseball and softball records on that new website sometime between now and when the baseball softball season starts. Fargo Davies, their boys hockey team, just set a new record in 4 different categories with their win over Mayport on Saturday. So you'll have to wait till January 1st to find out which of those 4 categories it was. I think the West Fargo Packers girls basketball team actually set a record in their game against Fargo North last week as well. So that's one of the features. There's a few more than that, but that's one of the features that you'll find on our brand new website, which launches January 1st. 9 days, 5 hours, 32 minutes, and 22 seconds from right now. We'll take another timeout, and when we come back, it's the second half. Fargo Davies, West Fargo, 51-45 in favor of the Packers. We're back after this. Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo. Whether you are looking to refinance your current, looking for a new home, make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back. Finally ended the music. We're ready to go here in the second half of play. It'll be Fargo Davies basketball to start the second half. 8 seconds into it. And turn that microphone back up for you. Let's get more than just me talking. We'll dish it down low, and that shot's a little bit off the mark. Now Clabo will get the rebound. Clabo will drive to the hoop, and it will not count. He will go to the free throw line, though, as that's the first foul of the game here, or the second half, I should say, for the Packers. So 17:20 to go. Clabo at the free throw line, misses the first. And Clabo will make this one of two. Baseline jumper is up and in. That is, let's take a peek at the roster. I believe that's Levi Olson, and it is. 2 more points for the Eagles here. So you take away the first half, and the score is 2-2. Said at one point, the Packers led by as much as 13. And then Raymond Brown would come off the bench, hit 3 of 4 3-pointers to pull the Eagles back within striking distance. 16:29, well, our clock ticked down to that as close as possible. Going to the free throw line, Ryan Drummond, a 5'11 junior. That one rolls off. Drummond's second free throw will bounce in. 53-47. And almost lost that, regained control. And now they'll throw it out of bounds. I'll stop the clock with 16:20 to go. Now we have a timeout on the floor, so we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded. All right, welcome back. 53-52 is our score here in favor of the Packers, and the Eagles continue that momentum from late in the first half here, as we'll turn that down until they get done playing that song, because I like it, but YouTube hates it. So we'll there we go. Now we're ready to go. So it's a 1-point basketball game. And we'll add a couple more points. I must have forgot to hit a couple points here for the Eagles. I apologize. Proctor up top for Max Frosley. Free throw line jumper rolls off. Proctor there with the tip in. Nicely done. Max Proctor. Check that. Not Max Proctor. I got Frosley and Proctor's first names mixed up. Back the other way. Frosley gets the rebound. Then he bounces it off the shoe of a Packer, and I believe it stays with, I believe it goes back to Fargo Davies as a result. 15:53 to go here in the first half of play. Clabo receives inbounds pass, pressure in the backcourt, gets it back to Frosley. Frosley now to Proctor, and out of bounds, I believe, and they'll go back to the Packers now. 54-53 as the Eagles now have the lead for the first time in this basketball game. Pressure right at the midcourt stripe. They'll get into the hands there. I believe that's Tanner Larson for the Packers, number 24. And the three on the way. That one rattles off. Rebound underneath there by Lamberts, and he got it up and in. Pressure on Claybo in the backcourt. He'll spin around, get it to Frosley, and now the catch and shoot three rattles in and out. The rebound underneath, and right there for the bucket is Ryan Drummond. So back and forth we go here, and wide open. Lamberts blocked by Frosley. And then right after the block was clean. Somebody else picked up the foul, and that'll send Lamberts to the free throw line. Frosley will come back and get words of advice from Coach Hook. And Drummond puts the first of two free throws in. Drummond now has 14 points here in this game. Chance to make it 15, and he does. 57-56, Packers have the lead. I missed who scored that one. It was Max Frosley who scored it. He has 11 now with that bucket. 59-57 in favor of the Eagles, and now the Packers get another one, and it's 59-59. 14:27 and counting to go. Foul on the play, and the basket, I believe, counts. Yep, it does. And Proctor will go to the free throw line. So Proctor with 6 points now. Chance to make it 7 on the old-fashioned three-point play. Proctor will miss it. Rebound comes down there to Levi Olson. Now they pop it out. That's Claybo for three. 64-59, and the Eagles are cruising here. From about 3 to 4 minutes left in that first half to now, the Eagles are on a 20-6 run. Make that still 20-6. Outside three, it's living good for the triple. Or no, check that. Drummond, wrong number 13. $67-59, and the Eagles bench is pumped up about the situation their team's in right now. Claybo will get the inbounds pass. He'll be guarded in the backcourt here as he brings it up. A little behind the back dribble there, and he gets right through all the defenders, takes it to the basket, and scores off the glass. And now the Eagles have built themselves a 10-point advantage at 69-59. A little half-baby hook shot there. That was nicely done by Nick Carlson. And then a steal in the backcourt. Packers maintain possession. He'll wait for his teammates to come back, and he'll draw the foul. Frosley will pick up the foul. Frosley, that's his third personal. It looks like Caden Brothlet will come in for possibly Frosley. We'll see. And Brothlet will come in, but for who? Well, I only saw one go off the bench. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so somebody snuck off without me seeing them. There's 5 on the floor, so Frosley will stay in. Missed free throw, spin, and a block. Evan Van Dam was the one who came in. Claybo with another shot. That rolls off the rim. Rebound Packers. They'll bring it back the other end of the floor. Quickly into the hands there of, I believe that's Knutson. Ball roll out of bounds, and it'll go back to Fargo Davies. 69-62. 7-point advantage with 13 minutes and change remaining here in the second half. Frosley will fire it into Claybo. Claybo up top to Frosley, almost lost it. Works it in for Van Dam. Van Dam has it poked away from him. And then Van Dam tried to get it back, but some nice ball control there by, I'm not sure who that is. Here comes Proctor, one-on-one, back the other way. 23 versus 23, and Claybo tried to lay it in midair off the rebound, and I believe that went off the knee of either Claybo or Van Dam. Will remain Packer basketball. And now I believe Barta is going to check in, and Barta will check in, and he will take the place of Proctor. He'll get a breather on the bench. 12 and a half to go here, 69-62. Packers looking for a change of momentum here, and that may have been partially blocked by Van Dam. A ball goes out of bounds, and will remain Packer basketball. 18 to shoot on the shot clock here off the inbounds pass. Working in the corner, catch and shoot. Three is in. That was Max Foul, I believe. I'm getting the head nod. It was Max Foul. 69-65. Barta makes it 71-65. Into the corner. Another three on the way. That one rattles in and out. Van Dam gets the rebound. Check that. Frosley gets the rebound. Now up to Barta. Barta hands it off to Van Dam. Van Dam quickly to Claybo. Claybo shakes around the defender. Swish. Oh, 8-9 foot shot there from the mid post, up and in for Claybo. He has two more wide open for three. Got it. That was Max Foul once again. And Max Foul doing what Raymond Brown did late in the first half, hitting threes back to back. 73-68 is where we sit with 11:22 to go here in the second half of play. Barta will go over to the far side to trigger the inbounds pass to Claybo. You got Frosley, Van Dam, and also checking in now for Fargo Davies is Broflick. Claybo will take it to the hoop again, and he'll drop in again. 77-68. Check that, 75-68, my bad. Another three on the way. That one's a little strong. Barta gets the rebound, looks down court, thought about firing it to Broflick, but instead he'll feed it across. Van Dam, I don't think was ready for that one. Turnover, Packers will bring it back. And travel is called. Now give the ball back here to Fargo Davies, 10:45 to go. And a timeout on the floor, so we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. All right, welcome back. 75-68, 10:45 to go here in the second half. Team fouls 5-2 in favor of the Eagles. if you go by golf score. At one point, with about 4 minutes left in the first half, the Packers led by as much as 14. And then Raymond Brown checked in off the bench. Got 9 of those 14 back on three-pointers. They got a couple other baskets. And from that point up until now, the Packers have scored a few points now here since that 20-6 run that went from about 3 minutes left in the first half to about the first 2 or 3 minutes of the second half. Frosley with a free off the rim. And the pass, I'm not sure who it was intended for, but it was intercepted as the Packers bring it back quickly. Ball's tipped. Frosley, loose ball, up court here for Barda. Yes, and one, count it. Barda gets the basket, and he'll go to the line to try and get one more. 77-68 as the foul goes on the Packers. And the foul goes on, I believe, foul. No, number 24 is not foul. That is Tanner Larson who picked up the foul. This game broadcast coverage brought to you by Van Dam Chiropractic and Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union. Barda's free throw rolls in and out. Also, I want to say thanks to 3 Lions and Go Promo and Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. A little struggle for the ball there. Somebody made contact, and I'm guessing it was whoever it was not happy about that foul. 6 foot, 5'7". Let's see here. Looks like the shorter of the 2 number 0s, so it might be Nick Parise. And that foul goes on Fargo Davies. Now is Caden Brofflet picking up his second personal. Claybo, I believe he leads right now with 21 points. Ooh, and that's, wow, that was, if the soccer coach was watching, you might want to consider him next fall. That was pretty, or maybe the football team might need a field goal kicker, I don't know. That one went right up into the top row over there. Unintentional defensive play, but a very impressive result. We'll put it that way. Pressure in the backcourt once again here by Davies as we crack the eggs on 10 minutes to go here in the second half.
Hey, wait, 12 seconds to the shot, on control. No fouls, play tough D here, come on.
10 to shoot on the shot clock as the Packers work it around and now into the low post. Little hook shot up and missed, and then the rebound was cleared and the shot put back in there. I believe it might have been Gressrud. Or no, check that, max foul, wrong 23. Proctor back into the lineup here for the Eagles. Fires it over far side there for Drummond. Drummond up top now for Brofflet. And now Proctor for a 3. Back iron won't go. Packers hanging around. It's a 7-point game. 77-70, and maybe got away with the travel. You'll get the basket instead. Tanner Larson with 2 more. He has 10 now. He enters the double-digit club. Five-point advantage now as the Packers try and creep their way back into this one. Claybo will check back in. Van Dam will check in probably here after the free throw by Brofflet. And he'll have to wait a little bit. He missed the free throw. Packers come down with the rebound. Once again, watching junior varsity basketball here live on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And travel. Ball will go back to Fargo Davies, and now Van Dam will check into the lineup here for the Eagles. (77-72), 8:41 to go. There's plenty of basketball to play yet here. And we'll see what the Packers can do here. If they can stop Clable, that's probably the first thing that they need to do. So I'll send Clable to the free throw line. Clable has 21 points here in this ball game. And now make it 22. Scored most of those 22 here in the second half. He had a few buckets in the first half, but whatever adjustments the Eagles made at halftime, it's certainly working here at the moment. Missed free throw. Packers come away with the rebound. I believe that's Carlson, number 5. Now the three-pointer on the way. That one's off the mark and out of bounds. I believe it'll stay with the Packers, and it will. Barta was the one to touch it last, the 5'11" sophomore guard for Fargo Davies. Got his 3 fingers on his left hand on the ball, and it went out of bounds. It stays with the Packers as a result. Packers down 6, and they'll miss the shot there. Barta gets the rebound, brings it over the timeline. Barta right down Main Street to the hoop, lays it in. 8-point lead now, 80-72. That is Lambert's. That shot is missed. And it's a steal by Clable. Clable fires it up there for Drummond. Drummond and Clable tips it in. That was pretty impressive there. Clable, not the tallest of athletes out there, stands 5'10", and he gets another steal. Gets a 2-on-1 back the other way, and he'll feed it to Drummond off the glass and in. And it was just 10 seconds ago that the Packers were within 6, and now they're down 12. .7:15 to go. The foul is the second one on Carson Barta. Packers work it around. Loose ball, 2 number 15s on the court. Not sure which one is who. One of them's Isaac Fitz. I think he's the blonde-haired one is Isaac Fitz. And that one's up and in, so that means the other one is probably Heupel. I'm getting the head nod. I'm doing pretty good on this. Baseline jumper up, that's Levi Olson, and that one won't go in. Now Frosley for 3, that one's off the mark. Van Dam with the rebound underneath, puts it up and in. 86-75. And timeout, Fargo Davies. I'll stop the clock with 6:20 to go here in the second half. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Be back after this.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all fourth quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
All right, welcome back. Coming out of the timeout, it's 86-75, and it's been all Fargo Davies here in the second half. A couple of spurts here and there from West Fargo, but not enough to close the gap. At one point, they were within 6, and 10 seconds later, on a couple of steals by Claybo and another basket by Davies, they go up 12 in a span of about 8 to 11 seconds. And the Packers have not been able to recoup from that yet. They're currently down 11 with 6:20 to go. Still some basketball to play, and they could still cut the deficit. But right now, they got to stop Claybo. Claybo has 24 points as of right now. Fargo Davies will turn it over, and we'll see if the Packers can capitalize on this turnover. So Fitz, number 15, will trigger it into Heupel, number 15. Got that straight. Catch and shoot 3, in and out, and Claybo gets the rebound. Frosley in the backcourt, gets over to Drummond. Now back to Claybo. Claybo high on the far side, 18 to shoot on the shot clock. Frosley will tee it up for a 3. Bingo, he got it. 89-75. Corner, I believe that's fit, and he lost it. I'll get to Proctor. Proctor to Claybo. Claybo drives into the lane, down the far side, missed the layup. Rebound comes down to the Packers. 5:18 and counting to go. 89-75, 12-point advantage. Multiple substitutions for the Packers at the next break in action. Catch and shoot, 20-footer just off to the left side. Levi Olson gets the rebound, gets it back to Claybo. Claybo looking up court. Now he'll keep the ball and bring it over the timeline here with exactly 5 minutes to go. Claybo, high post, stops. Frosley open for 3. Flips the wrist, won't go. Looked good coming out of his hands, just didn't get the bounce he was looking for. Packers bring it back the other side, along the baseline, and that one will not drop in, so he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that will stop the clock with 4:45 to go here. Varsity game coming up. I believe we're set for a 7:35 start. According to the email I got earlier today from Activities Director Lenny Olhauser, we will be starting the varsity game a little bit later than originally expected, and the start time is set for 7:35. Right now we're at just a couple minutes before 7 with 4 minutes left in this one, so we should be good for that 7:35 start. I would not see that being an issue. 89-78, still an 11-point lead here for Fargo Davies. To the free throw line is Nick Carlson, I believe. Yes, and he'll make it. Olsen gets a breather on the bench. Evan Van Dam checks back into the lineup, and the Packers have a full court press. Claybo gets around the press. Claybo gets inside the three-point arc, gets into the paint, dishes it off for Proctor. He misses, and somebody slaps somebody, and we'll see who they charge it to. Looks like we'll be marching down to the other end. It'll be a foul on Davies. Packers will go to the free throw line. Free throw is in. I apologize for the foot tapping there. It's being caught by a crowd mic. Might be Claybo tees it up for 3, in and out. That would have given him 27 in the JV game. Packers in transition, and that will be a blocking foul. And the Packers will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Tanner Larson, the 6-foot junior, will head to the line. Tanner has 10 points in this game. A chance to make it 11, possibly 12. First one's in. Now has 11. We'll try and compensate for the foot tapping there. So Frosley will trigger the inbounds pass to Claybo. Claybo will launch up court here for Proctor. Proctor bounce pass, Van Dam along the baseline, comes out to the corner, back to Proctor. Proctor fires it to Claybo. Claybo spins around and a whistle, and it looks like Proctor's shoe came off. So it's an official's timeout, and we'll get back to play as soon as Proctor, he'll trigger in the inbounds pass. He got his shoe back on pretty quickly. Claybo showing off some dribbling skills. That was partially blocked as he put the shot up from the free throw line. Packers are back within 6. Last time they were within 6, Davies scored 6 in 10 seconds. And that is a clean block by Frosley. The foul was actually on Drummond, I believe. So that makes it a 5-point game now. As Tanner Larson looking for his 14th point of the ball game, and he got it. And that makes it a 2-possession ball game, 89-85. Claybo with the basketball. And I don't know how Claybo does it. Any other person who would have tried to go through 4 players would not have been able to do what Claybo just did. At least none that I've had the chance to watch play anyway. 89-85, 90-95. As Claybo hits his 25th point of the game. Barta comes in, Van Dam comes out. Also Drummond comes out. I didn't see who replaced him. It looks like it might be Brothlet who replaced him. And now that's 26 for Claybo. 3 minutes to go. Claybo's 3 points shy of tying 5th place in the record book for most points by a player in a boys basketball game. We'll see if he can get those 3 points or even more than that. And just West Fargo battling for the hoop, and they had 3 opportunities and couldn't get it in. That is Frosley. Frosley will pick up his dribble, lob it, and let's see who they call the foul on here. Might be an over and back on Brothlet, or will they charge it to the Packers? It will be on Brothlet. (91-85), a 6-point advantage, and at the free throw line here is Carlson. And he missed, double check that here. He missed the free throw, I'll say that much. And that one's in. That makes it a 5-point game. And they lost it out of bounds. Packers will get it back. 2:48 to go, another mistake like that. And the Packers will be right back into it, but they need to score here. Heupel. Now they work it down low. And off the baseline, the 6-footer rolls in and out. Proctor picks up the loose ball, brings it down the court. Stops at the top of the key, gets it to Claybo now. 91-86. Frosley will work it inside. That's Barta. Barta with the reverse layup up and in. Barta has 8 points now. It's 93-86. It's a high-scoring game for junior varsity. We've seen Fargo Davies score 100 once on the junior varsity side, but that was more of a lopsided affair. This one's more a shootout here by both teams, and we'll go down to the other end as picking up the second personal is Jacob Lamberts. They'll send Fargo Davies to the free throw line. 2:07 to go as Max Frosley steps up for 2 shots. It's now double bonus for both teams. Frosley makes the first one, 94-86. Frosley has 15 points. Frosley makes it 95-86. 2 minutes to go. Would not be a bit surprised if we see 100 points here, especially if the Packers continue to put the buckets in like they did right there. 95-88, they're within 7. Here comes Clable. Work it inside, and that is Drummond. Drummond gets the basket and one. 97-88, and if he can convert on the free throw, it'll be a 10-point lead here for Fargo Davies. And the free throw's missed, but the rebound comes down to Olsen. Back out to Barta to Clable. Clable powers his way to the hoop. It won't go in. Outside. Now they work it back up top. Barta has it again. He'll put the ball to the floor. Minute 20 to go. Barta dribbles down to the baseline. Catch and shoot 3. And it rattles in and out. Frosley, as well as I believe that might have been Carlson, battling for the rebound there, and it goes out of bounds, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout, come back with the conclusion in 15 seconds here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dr. Scott Van Dam provides comprehensive chiropractic and acupuncture health care. He specializes in treating conditions involving the nerves, muscles, and joints in patients from infants to elderly. If he finds your condition is one that cannot be resolved or you're not seeing improvement with treatment, he will get you to a doctor who can. Call Dr. Scott Van Dam at 701-532-5320. Also, visit them online, vandamchiropractic.com, or stop in for a consultation at 1203 28th Street, South Fargo. All right, welcome back. 97-88 with a minute 15 remaining here in the junior varsity game. As Mason Clable leading the way with 26 points right now for Fargo Davies. Max Frosley has 15. Ryan Drummond has 10. For the Packers, it is Nick Carlson with 24. Jacob Lamberts with 17. Tanner Larson with 14, your 3 leaders for the Packers. 97-88. Barta will trigger the inbounds pass from the baseline near side of the hoop. Right in, and it's in. And that was Frosley with the basket. 99-88. 3-pointer on the way. That one's off the mark. It won't go. A minute to go. That one won't go. Rebound up court. Proctor's all alone. Goes to the hoop. He got fouled. I don't know if he was going to try and dunk it there. It kind of looked like he wanted to, but he got fouled, and now he'll go to the line with 57 seconds to go. We'll see if I have to make an adjustment on our scoreboard for triple digits or not. I'm not sure. I think I set it up to allow for triple digits, but we'll find out. And Fargo Davies has scored 100. Looks good. Awesome. That's the second time we've seen their junior varsity team score 100, and now they scored 101. And they have moved into a tie for 4th place for the most points scored by a team on a Magnitude broadcast. The record is 107, set by the Bismarck Demons about a year and a half ago. Claybo with the basketball, and looks like they're just going to dribble this one out, depending on how much defense here they play. But they'll pass it around down to 30 seconds, and a loose ball going to the hoop and lays it in. That is Claybo. He has 28 points now, and it's 103-88. Make that 103-90. 193 points scored here in this basketball game. 14 seconds to go. Van Dam has it down low. And Van Dam will pass it back out, and they'll just dribble this one out. Claybo will come a point shy of 5th place for most points scored by a player in a game. 103-90, your final score in the junior varsity game. And if that sets the tone for varsity, then we should have a good one here. The 2-0 West Fargo Packers take on the 2-1 Fargo Davies Eagles. When we come back here, a tip-off set for about 7:35. That is approximately 24 minutes away. We'll be back after this break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.